So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Happy Monday. Did you survive that big winter storm? It's been crazy. So much snow. I've seen the videos on Facebook. Here in Florida, in Daytona Beach area where I live, we have we got a lot of rain, and it got cooler, and I got to use my gas fireplace. Yes, I have a gas fireplace in Florida. It's a luxury. Very few people have it. It's awesome. So we're talking relationships today, because every single relationship, the romantic kind, you know, the yummy kind, and every other kind, it all follows the same path. It's crazy. But it does. And if you don't follow that path, it's not going to work so well for you. So today, we're going to get it to work well for you. Is that cool? We'll talk about that. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. You're the boss of you. And sometimes that's the boss of you. You say, this is what I'm going to do. And then sometimes you go, yeah, let's go do it. And you do. And other times you say, I changed my mind, or I forgot. And that can't happen anymore. If you're the boss of you, I want you to be the boss and go get it done. Stand up, take a step, repeat, and make it happen. That's what this show is all about. And today about relationships is going to be kind of cool, because some of you, I'm going to say, I used to say guys, but I think everybody these days tries to push relationships along too fast. And we're going to stop that, okay? My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Did you see the video daily boost that I did? You probably missed it. If you're not in my Facebook group, I surprised the group the other day. I have a TV studio we've installed here, and I wanted to kind of test it. So what I did, I sat down, I fired up everything here, and I did a tour of how I do the podcast. It took about 5 or 6 minutes. And then I actually did the podcast on the video. And then I said, oh, see, that's how I do the podcast. And I posted it, and they're loving it, seeing behind the scenes. It was pretty amazing. If you'd like to do that, plus more, it's a cool group of people. Go to facebook.com/groups/dailyboostpodcast. And just let me know you want to join the group. I'll let you in. Answer my 3 questions. If you got declined the last couple of days, they're really simple questions, so I can get to know who you are just a little bit. I think that's fair, right? If you didn't answer the questions, I declined you. That's what happened. So if you want to join, just go answer the questions. It's cool. And then come in and enjoy the group. We'd love to have you.
Whether it's for a moment, a mile, or a marathon, Brooks knows that when we move together, we become something bigger than ourselves. That's the power of connection. And no matter where you are in the world, running can help you find your people. So let's lace up and start sharing more than the road. Let's share our stories, our motivations, and our passions. Because connection doesn't just help push us forward, it can help lift us up. Let's run there. Learn more at brooksrunning.com.
So on Mondays, we always ask the question, have you done your homework? Now, this is a really important part of the show, and you should pay attention to it, particularly if you just found us, as so many people have in January. Here's what it comes down to. If your life, I want you to ask yourself a question. When the show's done today, sit down in your car or your desk, wherever it happens to be, and just ask yourself, how's my life going? Is it going really, really well? And how do I keep it that way? And is it not going the way I want it to go? And there are a few changes I want to make. I don't want you to stop what you're doing. I want you to find new stuff. But it all begins with you just questioning yourself. You will be so surprised how many people do not ever stop and say, how's my life going? And then get that answer that resonates in you and then go, okay, I know it's sometimes scary, but you take that information that you get and you go, okay, well, let me get to work on it. But here's the cool part. Just by acknowledging it, your subconscious mind gets to work and starts to do a bunch of the work for you. So it's cool stuff. So do your homework. So today, a relationship show. Now, I'm thinking about this today because somebody asked on the Facebook group, they said, how long have you been married? I posted a picture of my wife, Joy, and I said, well, 14 years, been together 15 now. And they said, oh, that's true love. And actually today, when the show comes out, it's actually 15 years since I met her on eHarmony, such a long time ago. But when I first met her, and that's what kind of brought this story to mind, I wanted to tell this to you if you didn't know. It's kind of a cute story about relationships. I kind of knew right away I was going to be married to her happily ever after instantly. I just knew it. And I was a relationship guy. I saw her and I heard her and I got to know her just barely a little bit. And I remember the movie Babe. I said, that'll do. But I meant it in a really good way. Not that'll do pig, that'll do joy. I'll take that, okay? But there was a problem. I knew I was just going to marry her. That was it, done story. Didn't have to date anybody else. She was perfect, beautiful. Everything was good. That was it, done. But she didn't see it that way. Darn women. They're like that. I was in love. I knew it. Why couldn't she note it? Anyway, if life has noted, if life has taught me anything, it's that almost everybody is on the same page when they first meet, which means they're not even on the same page, are they? We might be in the same book, but we are not on the same page. It is never that way. So in the early weeks of any relationship, and our relationship included, I was full on action mode, man. I was getting into it. And I was on a mission to achieve my goal as quickly as I possibly could. That's what you do with a goal, right? Got my outcome, got my timeline. I met her yesterday. Tomorrow we're getting married. I would have probably, I would have given it a week or two. I was ready to go. I was done. And I was also really frustrated. She just would not share my urgency. Oh, yeah, she'd go out on a date with me and she'd treat me nice and she'd send me nice emails and she'd talk really nice on the phone for hours at a time. And she'd do all the stuff that you do. And it was really fun. I was really enjoying every single day. But we really enjoyed our relationship. She was in no hurry. So one day, being Scott and employing my Scott logic, hashtag Scott logic, I decided to take massive action as imperfectly as I'm known to do. Didn't really care to get it perfect, just figured get in the game, right, and see what I can make happen here. So I dragged myself out of bed. See, the night before, I was saying goodnight to her, I was giving her a kiss at like 10 o'clock at night, and she didn't really respond to me, and I was trying to get that thing out of her I wanted, you know? Those 3 words, and she wouldn't do it. So I got out of bed. I got out of bed at 4:30 in the morning. I drove 30 minutes, and I waited for her to arrive at the YMCA in Orlando, Florida. She went there every single morning. I met her. I met her there, and when she stepped out of the car, I jumped out, scared her half to death. I said, hey, morning. I said, I love you. What do I have to do to catch you? And I'm thinking, okay, Scott just became a superhero. Look what he just did. You don't love me. Got out of bed that early. She'd forget about the part where I scared her half to death. Pretty sure about that. She never did, by the way. I'm thinking, here we go. This is going to start right now. This is going to happen. It's going to fire up. It's going to be big stuff. And when she said, well, I think we'll know in about 6 months. Let's just enjoy the ride. I'm like, what? You cannot say that. I mean, who do you think you are saying that to me? I drive all the way down here. I say, I love you. What do I have to do to catch you? You say we got to wait 6 months. I'm just insulted by this whole thing. No, I didn't say that to her. No. I thought it. He's like, whoosh. She gave me a kiss anyway. Well, on 6 months. Let's do it right now. It wasn't the answer I was looking for, but Joy had given me something that was even more powerful, I think, and something that is, I think, the most powerful thing you can give almost anybody. She had given me an expectation. She set an expectation. I knew her rules, and I now knew how to play her game, and that she was right. I knew that. I did. I just got fired up. That's what I do. Fired up. There's something I know about relationships, and I guess you probably know as well, don't you? That all relationships, romantic, friendship, or professional, they always follow the same path. There is an initial spark. Whoa! A period of trust building happens after that. And when the time is right, commitment. In time, that relationship grows stronger, or it will fade away. Time will tell. You won't know what's going to happen until you give it that time, which is why she said give it 6 months. If it's going to be really, really good and continue, well, it's going to get there. If it's going to fade away, it's going to get there. That's how it works. Exactly how it went for us. Exactly 6 months later, to the day. Yes, I had it marked down. You better believe it, to the minute. Well, it was a little later in the morning. Walking down the beach. I was like, yeah, baby. I'll tell you the story. So, as I was down the beach, we actually in a restaurant in Daytona Beach. And I took a straw wrapper and I made a ring out of it and I tied it around her finger. I'll tell you the story someday. Would that be cool? I've never told that story. I'll tell that to you. I asked her to marry me. She said yes. That was 15 years ago. All right, there you go. Just take your time with these relationships. Right? It's kind of a know, like, and trust factor when you're getting to know somebody. Give it some time. Don't push it. Make it good. Keep it good. And it's only going to go good places. That's how you do it. All right, I got to get out of here because I ain't got no more time. But I'll see you tomorrow right here on the Daily Boost. Have a great day. I know you will, now that you've started your day with this show.